starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Kryptonite Show. In today's second show, we're going to be doing playing XGame on PulseChain, which is pretty cool. Will this be the next viral multi-chain game? Let me know in the chat there. But it's certainly looking good, and we're going to play a bit of it. It is pretty high powered on the GPU, so you know, going to be using. You might see my screen freeze a little bit, but we're going to be playing it. Because it's the hottest thing out there for virality, potentially. Obviously, we've got two hot games right now on the chain, and XGame looks like it's going to be the next one to launch. They're pretty awesome. So share the show on X, as always. You know how it rolls. And let me post a link to that. We already got Steve Wright in the house. Hey, big shout there, Steve. Good to see you. Welcome. Steve Wright's a long-time viewer. So man, I've been listening to you for years. I really appreciate you. I appreciate that, Steve Wright. Big shout out to you as well. That's mutual. That is the link to the show there. Share the show on X. Pretty cool. I'm going to have to share it on Telegram too. I'm going to be putting in the official X space actually. XGame. Playing XGame. I guess how we're going to call it. Playing XGame live on YouTube. And X, what does it say? So let's go. I guess watch now. What do you guys reckon? Watch now? Yeah, might as well. Watch now. Bam. All right, I think that's pretty good. Guys. So we're going to do that. Just give me a second here as well. Let me go into this. Pause the screen for a second. All right, looking good. So let's go into the game screen, I guess, and let's get rid of that. So don't forget to share the show on X, and we're going to get into the full thing here. What screen am I on? I'm already on the X screen, which is pretty good. So I think I posted it there. Let me post it in a few other chats there as well. Just getting the socials up and running. Sorry about this, guys. I'll probably get into it pretty quick, and let's do that. So bam, let's raid this as well. Raid, as they say. And bam. I don't normally do this, of course, but yeah, we are today. Bam. All right. I don't even think it worked, but hey, we got it out there now. So get out there, folks, and check it out. I'm also going to put it in next portal as well. Why not put it in next portal? And there we go. Bam. All right. Start raid. Oh, that one worked. Start raid on that one. We'll start right. Bam. All right, cool. So X Portal is live. So as you guys know, we've got our own community for XGame called X Portal, which is pretty cool. You can find that on the X as a join up. So let's get into it because we've got XGame and we've got this came out on the 11th of October. We know that XGame coin has been rallying, so we're going to have a look at that too. So let's do this in the right order. So yeah, we have there's a public testnet on at the moment. So this is basically on the PulseChain, on base chain, on BNB chain. There's a real token that you can use to play it, but it's not live yet. It's kind of like a public testnet, but it is on the live chains. So public testing for XGame is ready, and of course that's what we're going to do today. It's been ready since the 11th. So what are we on now? The 16th, 15th. So 5 days. Now this is live on base chain, BNB chain, and PulseChain. We're going to play it on PulseChain. You can play it on each of those chains. You're going to need a little bit of base, a little bit of BNB, or a little bit of Pulse or PLS to play it. So you still need real tokens. So just to note that you're going to need a little bit. It's not a lot. You just need a little bit to pay for minting and stuff like that, and little transactions. We've got test phase challenge for each chain. Highest multiple wins or multiplier wins. So the maximum multiplier is 50. So you can't go higher than 50 on this testing. So 50 is the highest. And I saw someone said that they saw 45 get hit. I don't know. I haven't seen that, but they said 45. So yeah, that's definitely the play. That was on PulseChain, by the way. So obviously it's on BNB and base. First prize is 500. This was for testing. It's not even the game going live yet. $500 for testing. Second prize is 250, and third prize is $100. So if you're after a little bit of free crypto, try your luck. I don't know how many people will be testing, but you've probably got a reasonable luck chance. It's not like you're going for general lotto with millions of people, millions of chances. So it's probably fairly good. Payouts will be in ETH on base, BNB, and Pulse. There we go. There's also going to be a $1,000 jackpot on each chain for one lucky player at the end of testing. So one person on each chain is going to get $1,000 just for testing. So you just have to go on and play a game. You probably got a chance. Now you probably want to play lots of games. Just don't know how they're going to, how they're going to choose the 1,000 jackpot player. Maybe it's just one game, one random player, or maybe it's based on the more times you play, the bigger your chances are. We'll see. But that is the jackpot at the moment. I'll post a link to that in the chat there if you guys want to check it out. If you're on X, you can just go to Solid X. So that is the link there. We got Sean O'Malley in the house there. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, Sean. Big shout out. Yeah, second live stream today, and we're on XGame, playing XGame, which is pretty cool. I will have trouble with the video once I start playing because of the GPU use, seems, or something like that. So I did try a few techniques of turning it down, but don't know if that's any of that's going to work. So we'll just if I do freeze frame, I'll still be talking. That worked last time. You still hear me talking. You'll just see a fixed picture, which is fine. It's just a me casa, you casa kind of thing. So that is for XGame. Let's quickly jump out of there and have a look at some of the other stuff they've been talking about. First day, they had 5,000 bets across BNB, Base, and PulseChain were placed. So a number of testers, and obviously you can play the game over and over again. That was pretty cool. Oh, what the heck has happened there? I've gone back in the future there. 14th of October, so this is like yesterday or so, 2 days ago. They said the final phase before launch, everything lining up perfectly. Are you ready? So it's getting pretty close, guys, getting pretty close. We know that they had an X space not on the 14th, but on the 15th, I think it was yesterday, and or early, and they said that, or Firewell, who is the founder of this, said that they're going to look to launch before the end of October. So, 2 weeks, within 2 weeks, but it's probably going to be slightly earlier, maybe next week, so don't delay on this one. Keep your eyes out. So that is that's it there. They've also already got the Solid Trader, which is a Dapp on Telegram. I'm going to do a separate live stream on that. It's got that is being super popular, and it's really, really, really good. They've just come out with a new feature there. I'll talk about that on another live stream. And then they put this out 6 hours ago from XGame. The multipliers keep climbing. Soon it's real rounds, real stakes. So it's going to go real soon, a real launch, and that means real money will be at risk and reward, right? So this is Crash Game. So the first game on XGame is going to be a crash. So XGame is basically a decentralized crypto casino with gaming license. And it's going to be, the first game is going to be Crash Game. We already know this is extremely popular, right? Because Bitfury has Crash Game. And that's one of the top centralized crypto casinos in the world. It's very, very professional. And this is going to be decentralized, so it's got that advantage. And it looks pretty good. You can see the visuals are pretty damn good. So we're going to check that out too. So that's kind of a bit of an overview. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just wanted to give it some justice. That's there on XGame. Now there is Solid X course, which is going to have Solid X staking. That's going to share. You get the rewards will go to Solid X stakers. We know there's going to be 5 tiers of Solid X stakers when that comes up. Presumably it's going to be after the XGame launch, possibly at the same time, but probably just after is my guess. And that will receive a share of the rewards based on the different tiers you are. There's going to be 5 tiers between bronze, staking Solid X, and the Firewall at the top tier. So it's like bronze and silver and gold and stuff. And that is different tiers. Now, the clever thing about that is it's going to be based on US dollars. So if you get Solid X at the bottom price, and of course we've seen a lot of rotation between Solid X through to XGame, right? Solid X price went down, XGame price went up, and we saw a lot of rotation from quite a large number of wallets going from Solid X to XGame. So that explains a big part of the rotation and prices on Solid X and XGame. But that means that Solid X is kind of cheap right now. So, obviously if you can pick off the bottom of that, whether it's $3, $3.50, whatever the bottom is, you're going to get large volumes. And so if there's a big rally in Solid X later on, you could end up getting pushed into the higher staking levels, right? Because you've got such big volumes, and you benefit from that rise in price. So that's some of the speculation there, but that's kind of a probable play as well. So that is SolidX there, and SolidX, and of course they're going to be launching SolidX staking, and then there's the XGame handle, right? So XGame is different, and XGame there is pretty much taken off there. You're getting people talking about it, like Ian Heinisch 12 hours ago. Obviously some people talking about the top there in the price. Crypto Coffee talking about XGame. So you've got lots of big influencers talking about it. So, and the reason why, because it's not only is it's good, it's a good game, and it's very popular. We know it's pretty good, but also, of course, Firewhale has been supporting it. He's one of our two big public whales, and he's been pretty, confident about taking PulseChain to the next level. And of course, a lot of these profits that are made on other chains will be coming to PulseChain, so it's pretty good from that point of view. The other thing, of course, he's going to be talk about being around for years building this out, so that's kind of exciting. And there's going to be a 30% referral on the game, so that's what's going to help making it potentially viral. Not only is it a quality game, as you can see, but also that there'll be a 30% referral, and that will give a lot of the KOLs and influencers and people in the community the drive to go and spread the word, not just on PulseChain, but on BaseChain. And apparently the founder of BaseChain has already indicated that he's going to be promoting it to all the people on BaseChain. And of course, then there's B2B chain with other KOLs as well. So it might surprise a lot of people out on PulseChain if all that comes into play. And it could be indeed the first viral game on PulseChain. The other thing is question mark over whether there's a big budget. There's been talk about there being a big budget for marketing, and that would be technically, I guess, outside of Richard Hart, maybe possibly Rack and Michelle with Coinwell, the biggest marketing budget out there, potentially, directly speaking, the biggest direct marketing budget, if you think about it, on their crypto. So we'll see how that goes. So it's going to be fun. All right, so that's kind of some of the background there. Let me know in the chat there if you need anything else you want me to talk about. But that is some of the background going on. So it could be pretty big, and we're excited about it. All right, so that is the X. Now let's go to the price chart right now. So obviously I talked a little bit about that. So XGame is on the market right now, so you can check that out. Let me just post this in the chat. Bam, and that is the XGame price chart there. Now, obviously, that has had a big rally, so I'm not telling you to go and do anything with it, but that is what the price is doing right now. We had a big rally going on here, and we rallied all the way to 4.3 cents. Spectacular, right? Spectacular. But we did see a lot of rotation out from SolidX, right? So SolidX, we got rotation out of SolidX. SolidX is going to be the main staking protocol for the profits. So if we find SolidX here, I'm going to make sure I find the right pair. So with this SolidX, we find SolidX, and we can see that this got rotated out. So in other words, people sold this down. You can see particular volumes over the last week or so since testing's been going. And then XGame got pumped, right? XGame got pumped there. So we're seeing quite a bit of that. Now, the question is, what will happen in the future? Well, obviously, XGame is going to be the official coin for the decentralized casino, and SolidX is the staking protocol, right? So this is still Firewell's baby. Yesterday in an X Space, he said, "This is my baby," and it's going to be staking tiers. There's going to be 5 staking tiers, as I said earlier, a bronze through to the Firewell. And I think the earliest tier with SolidX is 2,500. I think of it. That's right, for bronze, which is the entry level. That's at the current price, but it's going to be based on US dollars. So if you buy SolidX now, for example, I'm not telling you to do that, but if you bought it now, it's about $3.50. Then this could potentially be super duper cheap. Now we're going to find out in due course. Obviously, not financial advice, but this could be pretty interesting. So yeah, let's see what happens. We've heard price targets from Firewell of about $100, $1,000. We'll see what happens with all that. But certainly it's going to have staking protocols, and the benefits from the decentralized casino, I guess from Solid Trader to some degree is going to play a role, is that it's going to benefit the stakers. So the stakers will get all the rewards from the GC profits. So so it's going to be a lot of fun. These are high risk, high return protocols. But of course, Crash Game's got pretty well proven track record as one of the most popular games out there. In fact, increasingly popular. I've played this on BetFury for a number of years, so I know there's a lot of people who like to play this game. So that's not that's not needed to be proven. He's also got a second game currently in the mix, which is a little bit. He doesn't know quickly whether it's going to be full on, but he's feeling good about it, and that will be coming probably not too far after. Hasn't gone through testing yet, but that is coming down the tracks as well. So there's going to be more games added to the casino, and if they're as funky and looking as XGame, that could be pretty fun. All right, anything else I need to say about that? Potentially, the staking is going to have future features like bank accounts and credit cards, depending on what level you are, and of course, higher rewards depending on what your level you are as well. So it could be pretty cool. Now, if you want to find out anything more, ask me any questions. Don't forget to get into our strategy club. It's only $35 a month, so join up to that. It's on YouTube. We're streaming on 3 YouTube channels right now at about 14,000 subscribers, and so you can find the links in the video description. We're also on X as well, streaming as well, so you can find that at the top of the X profile, or hit me up in the in Telegram. All the links are in Telegram. That's free to join. Discord, of course, is a private, and Strategy Club is $35 a month. But I look forward to seeing you in the Strategy Club there and picking off some more winners. All right, so that's the play there for SolidX and XGame. That gives you a bit of a background. Now we're going to get into the actual Crash Game. Now, as soon as I go to the Crash Game screen, it's probably going to my video will probably freeze just because of the GPU usage there. And so just take note. Hopefully, you'll still hear my audio like last time I played it. So just take note there. I'll probably freeze. Not moving around now, but I'm going to freeze in a minute. But we're going to play the game, and I will kind of do the basics of explaining how it works, because some people, that are not too, I guess new to crypto and stuff, don't know exactly how it works. So let's go to the X game now. All right, so you can see my screen is frozen. That's cool. You can still see me here, and I'm going to show you how this plays now. To play this game, you will need to go to the website. So I'm going to post the website and click there, and we'll play that. On. So there we go. Actually, I might move myself. I guess I'll move myself to the bottom here, so I don't have to remove the magic here. Move to the bottom, and you can see the link to the comment here. Hold down here. Hey, we've got Fast Abdul in the house. Here for the tech. Good to see Fast Abdul. And we've got the Crash Game there. So this Crash Game, and that's crash.staging.xgame is the public testnet. So it's not live yet for money, but it's live for the giveaway competition and testing. All right, so let's see here. So the first thing you want to do once you get here, you will need real pulse, right? It is on the blockchain. I'm going to turn off the sound for a moment just so I can talk. I'm going to turn the sound off there, so it's up the settings. So your settings is up at the top right. That's probably the key bit, right? So you can deposit, withdraw, you can check your account, you can change your name, you can connect to Telegram. You can play on Telegram with the Telegram app. I'm just playing on the web, on the Chrome here on the web. You got referrals. Referrals going to be very, very popular. 30% referrals there. You can click on that. You can send feedback for the testnet. There's rules, and you can sign out. And of course, this is the main thing you want to get to, is the mint. You want to mint 1,000 testnet tokens. You're going to do that, but you're doing it with real PLS or real base or real BNB to do that. So it is on a real net there, and they will give you tokens that are kind of test tokens, but they are on the blockchain, right? So just remember, this is not a testnet blockchain. This is you're going to need that to operate. So the first thing you're going to do is basically go up to the cogs up there, the top right, the menu, click mint, right, and that will mint you out some tokens. Right, it's going to pull up. Your wallet notification to approve those tokens, and you'll have 1,000 tokens sitting in your wallet. But you've got to take those tokens and deposit them in the game. So there's two steps. First one is minting. You'll need a bit of Pulse or a bit of base or a bit of BNB for that. So you have to use the DGM wallet all the time, right? You guys know the rules. Use the DGM wallet. We're in D5 after all. And so you can do that. Second part is that you can go to the top with the balance, or you can go up to the cogs and then you can click deposit, right? You can click deposit there. So you can click it here, or you can click it at the top here. The game started, so we'll have to wait for that. So someone's already playing. They're betting $10. in-game currency. So it's kind of a fake USDC kind of stable coin, and that's what you're earning there. All right. So I said we were going to do it basics. See, I'm moving. My face moved a little bit there on the move. But yeah, we'll wait for this game to finish. So it's up 6.8, 6.7.8. So it's going quite high, this one. I'm always been hoping. Yeah, I wish I was in this game. This is the kind of we want to get. So you want to get the highest X's for the competition, the giveaway competition. Oh my gosh, going to 18. Oh my gosh, we missed it, guys. I went to 19 anyway. So apparently we want to get about 45 plus. So that's kind of what you're targeting. But that was huge. That was huge. So we're going to get in on this next one because sometimes these double up, right? They go one after another. You get two big high X's, right? A game after game. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. But we've got 4 seconds until the round finishes, just counting down. And then we're going to bet, we're going to do $20. And so we've done $20. The username is Sammy on the testnet here, $20. This other person here is bet $10. Total bet is $30. There are 2 players playing on PulseChain. Remember, it's also on BNB and PulseChain. So I don't know how many people are playing over there, but there's 2 people over here on PulseChain right now. So it's kind of idea. Good thing about a frozen screen is that I can have a cup of coffee as well. There we go. So we're waiting for the countdown, waiting for the blockchain there, and just ticking away. So at the top, you can see my balance, 1,000 coins. We just spent $20 here on the game. Let's see how it goes. And now I'm going to go through a few features there. I've turned the sound off. Oh, I lost it straight away. Oh, gutting. So that's the worst case scenario. We got a 1.03x, so we crashed out straight away, which means we lost $20. So if that had been real money, we would have lost $20, and we'd be trying to do something about it. Let's turn I'll keep the sound off for the moment because I want to explain the game a little bit. But we're going to bet a bigger amount now. So this is the game stats, and we're going to put $20 in. And we need at least a 2x now just to break even. So that's what we need, a 2x to double our money. On the right here, you see the previous multipliers. So we've got all the previous results. See, the last one was 1.03, then we had 90.25. We watched both of those 2. And before that, we have a brief history of the numbers. In fact, it looks pretty good for some big X's, the way the numbers are coming out on the low side, with 1x, 109, 103. Now, typically numbers, even though they're supposed to be quasi-random because there's no true random number generator, right? Is that they typically go through cycles. So you'll see them go real low, like it'll be 101, you're crashing out all the time one after another. And then you'll have periods where you'll also have rather high numbers as well. So if you can sort of get a feeling for those patterns, I mean, it's a little bit nonsense about feeling, but you kind of see those patterns come out. You can actually, bet during a better time, let's say. But sometimes you can get big X's. So that was a 2x. I didn't crash out, right, because I'm just showing you the game. I'm not really thinking about that. But just take note of that. There's a little tips after years of watching it. Now, this has parameters, right? So the parameters is no higher than 50x. I don't know whether they're going to have it higher in the real game when it goes live. They have teased about it being that Firewell said it's pretty close to what the real game will be. And he said that probably the X's have been a little bit higher than usual, although I've noticed the last 2 days, the low X's have definitely come into play a lot more than when I saw it a couple of days ago. So just take note of that. So it's a few little tips there. On the right, of course, we've got this live chat. So you can chat away there. As you can see, I've customized my wallet name there and just called it Sammy, just some random number. Got the balance up the top here as well. And of course, I've got the plus button there. I can add deposits in there if I want to. Obviously, you got to use the mint function to get some tokens because it's just a test net. It's not a test net blockchain, but it's a real blockchain. But it's just a testing on the real blockchain. So here we are. We've got the X's going. I've got the sound effects off. I'm going to put them on in a minute. But we're up to 1.5x here. And if I want to crash out, I can try and crash out. But it crashed out already. So I lost my money. I lost my $20. So I'm down $60, you guys. I'm down $60 and that's it. But I haven't tried to crash out, just showing you guys. Now, on the top right here, we've also got the blockchains, PulseChain, BaseChain, BSC. So if I want to play on those and test and participate in the prizes over there, I can do that. I can just swap over to Base and BSC. You just need some tokens over there to do that. We've got Hexrader in house there. Big shout out. Thanks for reposting. Much appreciated. Good to see you in the house there, Hexrader. All right, so that is XGame at the moment. So let's go up to the cogs. Remember, all the cogs got all the menu. There's your whole menu. Most of it's intuitive, so I'm not going to go through it all. Deposit, withdrawing accounts. You will need a bit of Pulse, a bit of BNB, like I say, in the wallet to participate. All you have to basically do is mint your testnet. You're going to have to approve tokens and minting them. And then the other thing, of course, is you will then have to deposit, right? So there's 2 steps to basically being able to play the game: minting and depositing. So if you just do the minting and you're wondering why you can't play, because you haven't deposited the tokens in the game. All right, does that make sense? So it's pretty important. Now, when we go to the live game, you're going to probably have to approve the tokens that you put in and then deposit them, something like that. That's probably what's going to be the case there. So there'll be still probably two wallet notifications in that case. So that's kind of play. Now, obviously, the big deal about this in terms of being viral is that there's a referral, right? So people will be able to do a referral and click on that, and it will bring up a referral here. You'll be able to copy your link and share it out. Receive 30% of the house revenue by sharing your referral link there. Now, the house advantage, as I understand it, I think is 94.7. We'll talk about that. I don't know if we've got that here. It might be in the rules. And so on. So there, you can read through the rules. Probably pretty important. A lot of people, don't. But it's probably a lot of the details there. I'm just scrolling through some of the rules here. It's got the mathematical formula here about the multiplier. And yeah, it's got the game settings. So the weight at the moment, so when this goes live, it might be slightly different, but at the moment, this is what it is. So house edge is 3.3%. So the RTP, which is what they use in casinos, return to player. This is achieved with the optimal strategy of exiting at the minimum multiplier of 1.01 is 97.67%. So obviously, you're going exiting higher than that, it's going to be lower. Maximum multiplier is 50x. The minimum multiplier is 1x. And of course, the maximum number of bets is 100 per round. Current betting limits at the moment, $1 to $100. Current payout limits at the moment, maximum individual payout, no limit. Global round cap, no limit as well. So those are key measures there. So that gives you a good understanding of that. Definitely like and share. That's what we say. Sharing is caring. So that's cool. All right, so that is the game. So now we're going to play. I'm going to put the sound on, and we're going to play a few hardcore games. And I will try and get out before the crash, and then we're going to try and go for the high X's. How about that? Sounds like a good way forward. Let me put the volume back on. So you're going to have to compete with sound now. And we're going to do, first of all, we're going to try and get out in the crash like you would in the real game. And we're going to put $50 in since we're already down 60. We're going to try and get our money back. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to try and make some profit, guys. So we're at $949 on the balance. Let's see if we can make some mucho grandes. Now, if we lose our money, like we put $50 and we lose, we crash in this game, and we will lose all our money. We lose our $50, right? So quickly can get out of the money pretty quick. We're up to 1.45x at the moment. 1.6. Oh, I was about to crash out on that too. So I was about to crash out on that. I didn't. So therefore, I lost $50, and the crash rate there was 1.66. So if I want to get my $50 back, I've got to do either $100 or 50x and do 2x. So we're gonna go $100, and we need a 2x now. We need a 50x. So don't know 50x. Sorry, 50%. 50%, half an x to get our money back. So 1.5. 1.5x to get our money back. So let's try that. That's our first goal. We're going to go out at 1.5, which is like, because it might go out, but it might crash before 1.5, right? So that might happen. Let me know in the chat if my audio is all good, because obviously my video is frozen. Okay, so we're waiting for the blockchain. That's basically what we're cycling through, is the blockchain. So let's see how we get on. I think it's where we're about to go. We're about to start. 1.5. Let's go. So we're out, guys. We're out. It's going to 1.8 though. It's still going. We got out we got our money back. Oh, it's going to 6. Just our luck. It's going up to the moon while we decide to get out. That's hilarious. 7.5, 8x. Woohoo! Look at the color. I love the colors. Animations are definitely cool, but very heavy on the GPU. Oh, wow. 14.5x, guys. 14.5x. We exited with getting our money back, though. So that's pretty crazy. Now, the question is it going to be a low number, or is it going to be another high number when we go back in? Right? So it's already had a high number. Is it going to give us a low number or a high number? Audio is good, says Excavator. Appreciate that. All right, so let's go for $50 again. And we've got two other players in there now. We've got one person with $5, one person with $10, and then I just went in with $50. So if you're watching live like that, you can join up, right? You can join up now and get involved. I just showed you how to do it. That is the link there. And once again, they just have to put a bit of pulse, maybe, I don't know, a couple thousand pulse maybe, into a DGen wallet and connect up, and you can mint yourself some tokens. So here we go. We're at 1.2. We're going to go, I think it's going to go high. How high, I'm not sure. Maybe 3x. Let's see. Get to 3x here. We're up to 2x, so it could take the money. In fact, we're going to take the money at a 2x. Now the question is, sometimes when you get a big number after having a whole ton of little numbers, you can get a big number. But there we got a 4x. So I went out. What did I get out? 2x. I wasn't too greedy, and I'm now in the money. So I'm back at $1,000, guys. Woohoo! Yeah. Not financial advice. Not real money, right? But when you're playing real money, your heart rate's going to get up there. It's going to be up there. Let's go $100, guys. Let's go all the way. Although we've had two high numbers, going high numbers, we're going to hope there's a string of high numbers. Otherwise, if it's suddenly a low number, we're pretty much done for. So I'm going to go for a decent number. I'm going to go 50. I'm going to split my ways there, and I'm going to hope that there's another decent number in the X's there coming up. So let's see how this goes. XGame coming from Firewall on PulseChain, BNB, and PulseChain. Solid X staking coming, sharing the profits, and yeah, a lot of KOLs apparently going to be talking about this, and of course potentially big marketing. So we'll see. Here we go. So we're up to 1.5x. Crashed out. I was going to crash out there too. I was going to, well, not crash out, but jump out of the ship. I'm going to jump out of the ship. But we lost $50 now, so we are down. So it's a little bit of ebbs and flows happening right now. We have to wait for it to get update our balance. Our balance is now 960 on the balance there. Yeah, we've got a 1.48. So that's why I said we've got a low number, right? We're going to get a high number. Now I'm going to go to $100, and I'm going to try and get a 1.5. And get my $50 back. Now it's a conservative strategy. I could let it try and run, and that's typically what you end up doing in this game because it's got this adrenaline thing going, right? You think big X's, but of course it can punch you in the nose with some low numbers, right? So you get humbled pretty quickly. So got to think about that. But yeah, there'll be some high rollers playing this game, right? $100 is a max bet right now. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it all lands when it goes live. They may up the, depending on profits, they may up the limit later on. Oh, it crashed out straight away, guys. So we lost, what did we lose, $100? Yeah, we lost $100, guys. Crashed at a 109. This is what I said to you on a low number. You can be quite deceived, and there we go. I was going to go up for 1.5, and it was a 1.09, so I really got done over there. And probably the biggest clue was that 14.5, right, that got paid out. Probably even though sort of the number ranks, it's just the way it goes. I'm going to have to go to another $100 now, guys. I need a 2x. And this is where the Fool's Games happens, right? Because I may not get a 2x, guys. I may not get a 2x. And that's a Fool's Game at low numbers, right? So we've had two low numbers. We might get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 low numbers in a row. Maybe 15. I've seen 25 low numbers in a row before on BetView. So let's see if we can get our money back here. We're up at 1.5. So let's see if we can get our money back. All right, we've got our money back. We're going to go out. We're going out at 2.5, 2.65. It's still going up though. 4x. Whew, I went up higher. I actually went a little higher. 8x there, guys. I'm going to put the mute on. For a moment. I want to talk about this a little bit. So see what I said I said to you I was going to do a TX, didn't I? I said I was going to do a TX, but what did I do? I went out at 2.65, so I took on more risk, even though I doubled my money because I got greedy. Partly got greedy, and partly because I wanted to cover the $50 I lost in the previous one as well. And what did I do? I did that, and I'm now ahead. But I took on more risk, and I changed my decision. That's what happens during this game. You can have the best intentions, and you can get done. Yeah, Sickly says stop at 1.75, but I didn't. I went to 2.6. This is exactly what happens. So what I said and what I did were two different things. Let's go $50, and let's see what we can do here. So 3 seconds to count down. We've got two other players, one with $100, one with $20. So there's $170 in the place bets. 3 players right now. These are the last numbers on the right-hand side, and we've got a live chat there as well. A8 says, what do I need to mint test coins there? Now, obviously, they're not watching the show. So we've got the sound off, right? And I'm going to exit out. So I exit out there, and it's a 2.6 right now. I exit out at 1.92. So it went to 2.6. I exit out at 1.92, and now $96, and I'm in the money, guys. I am in the money. So at the moment, I am the champ. Now, let me just share this link to the show with the group there. Watch live on the Crypto Night Show. Crypto Night Show. Crypto Night Show. And now, I guess that's not fine. Bam. Let's see if we can post that. That is the link. Oh, URL removed. I thought I might not be able to post it. There we go. Anyway, I got the show there so people can go watch. All right, so we didn't get in that round, did we? We didn't get in that round. It was 1.33. Good thing we didn't get in the round, guys. Good thing we didn't get in the round. That's all I can say. We dodged a bullet, guys. We dodged a bullet. But anyway, that is it. We dodged a bullet by not getting in the round. But we're going to put the sound back on, and we're going to play another round. I'm going to put that back on. Sound is really cool. The animations are great. So well done to Firewhale, and that's really cool. So let's go put in $100. We're going. Now we're in the money. We're $70 in the money approximately. Maybe I can't remember what I started with, but about $70 let's say. And we're going to see whether we can double our money. It's very important. Smash the like and subscribe. Says 3345. Yeah, smash the like and subscribe. I like that. All right, so brutal, but that's a good lesson. Good lesson, right? So we got crashed out at 103, guys. 103, and I lost $100 because I got cocky. I thought that 133 was going to be clear, right? I thought the 133 were good, but like I said, the low numbers can string together, and sometimes you can see a bit of a pattern between high numbers for a while, then low numbers. So it's just the way it goes. Yes, simply says, yeah, I got done for sure. Right, let's go on to the next one there, $50, and we're going to try and go for a 3x here. Get our money back, right? 3x. Let's see how we go. So we had two low numbers. I think a 3x is doable. And let's see whether I hold on to that, right? Because once it gets to a 3x, am I going to get greedy? Am I going to think it's going to go to 50x? I don't know about 50x, but definitely could do another team. It's been how many? It's been 8 times since we had a 14. So I'm not particularly. We might get one now. Let's see, we're up at 1.3x here at the moment. So let's see where we go. 1.6. Oh, we crashed out. I lost 50 as well, so I'm definitely down now. And so there we go. Now, remember, there's a strategy, I think it's called the Nightingale strategy, where you double up. That only works from low numbers. You're going to do like $2, $4, etc. And you only got a limit here of $100. So they've got sort of stopped that happening too aggressively, which is probably pretty wise. But we're going to go $100, guys. We've had 3 low numbers. We're going to think that there's going to be a higher number coming in on this fourth go. So wish us luck. And we've got 4 players in there right now. So great stuff. Definitely, we've got one called My Might. That's a pretty fun name. So definitely join up there as well. I think maybe 3345 is watching the game because they got smashed the like and subscribe. So get in there, folks, and start playing. If you're FA8, definitely do it. Let's hope for 3x, guys. 3x to break even. 3x to break even. Let's see how we go. I've got $100 on the line. 1.6. Let's go, baby. Let's go all the way. 1.8. Got my Kiwi accent coming out now. 2x. Party. So now we're down $200 now. $250, aren't we? So yeah, 250. I think we're down 250. Wait for the balance update. I thought my balance would be lower, but then I was in the money, $70. Yeah, down to 822 now. So yeah. That is where we are right now. We're having fun though. We're having fun on the testnet. Let's go $100. Oh, we got 4 players now. We got 5 players testing. This is hot. We're getting hot there. This whole thing's taken off. It's great. And yeah, man, this is testnet, but imagine when the money's real, guys. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so let's get into it. I got to have fun here. So yeah, well done to everybody out there. All right, got to remember to cash out of here, right? That's what we're trying to do. Our first thing is to cash out. And so we're going to have fun with this. So let's see if we can get a big number. We're up to a big number to get our money back. We're up to 2x almost. Let's see if we can get a big number here. We had a lot of low numbers. All right, so we're out. I exited at 3.6x, guys. The number's going to be a big one, though. Woo! 8x. Woo! Awesome, guys. We got out with our money back. We broke even before. It doesn't always work. But we give ourselves a clap. For that. And let's see what our balance is going to be. Remember, we're in the money about 70 bucks. We're up in the money $80 now, so we're back at around 8% in the money. 8% profit there. Not bad. All right, so what do we expect? We're going to get another high number? I think so. But I'm not going to go as high as 100. I'm going to go 50 bucks this time. And we've got a number of players in the house there. So if you guys aren't playing, you must have join on while we're playing all together here and join in. So that is the link there. And I'm going to talk about how you can mint tokens and deposit them in a minute. All right, let's go. So we're waiting for the blockchain. Play out's about 9 seconds or something, isn't it? 8 seconds, 10 seconds. All right, let's go 10 seconds. Yeah, so we go. So I think it's going to be a decent number. I don't know if it's going to be 8, but it could be higher. But I'm going to go for a decent number here. We're almost 2x in the money. We're going to keep going. Oh, that came out. I was so close. I was so close to actually exiting then. I was so close, but I didn't do it. OMG. So we lost 50 bucks. But now we're only 3% in the money right now. 3% in the money. But we're having fun. Nice work, said Sickly. Well, you know, it is. We're trying to play. I'm trying to use my experience playing this game versus the game's superiority against me. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. All right, so I don't know. What do you think? We got 2x there. I'm going to think that. Oh, I missed the next one, didn't I? I missed the one, so I've missed the round. Sorry, guys, but we've got 3 people in the round right now, which means I might as well show you the. I'll put the mute on. I'm going to show you how to play. So if you guys have not, I did it at the beginning. I showed people how to play. After I sort of did a rundown around SolidX and all that sort of stuff, the staking coming out, which is pretty exciting. That was a 1.6x, so I'm glad I'm out of that one. I missed that one. But that is the link there, crash.staging.xgame. Now you can play this on PulseChain, BNB, or BaseChain. This is a public testnet on the real chains, so you're not on fake, you know, like testnet chains. And you will need a bit of Pulse, a bit of Base, and a bit of BNB. Not a lot, just to do the fees. So it's just normal kind of fees to do some minting. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go up to the cogs up here. And you can hit to go down to the bottom here, and assuming you put some you know, Pulse or Base or BNB in your wallet, you'll be able to hit the mint button, and you'll be able to mint tokens, right? So it's going to pop up your wallet. It's going to have a notification there, and it's going to ask you to you can't see it on the screen, but it's going to ask you to approve that. So you have to do a signature first of all, and then you're going to have to do the approval for purchasing the coins, right? So I just cancelled out of that. That's why it's come with that notice. Once you've gone through those approvals and you've paid for the coins will be in your wallet. And then what you need to do is number 2, you need to then deposit. Now you can go up to the plus button here and click deposit. And if you've got tokens in your wallet, it will show. It'll be 1,000 tokens in the ones that you mint, and you'll be able to max that out and put them in your wallet, right? It's pretty easy. So first thing is you need a bit of Pulse or Base or BNB in your wallet, depending on which chain you're on. You can swap chains by just going up next to the cogs. You've got the PulseChain, Base, and BSC. They'll just change it over to different blockchains. So if you're using a MetaMask or just an EVM wallet, it will happen there. So first step, mint some test tokens. You'll have to assign and approve the minting. And it'll cost you a little bit of, just a tiny bit of fees there, just for the Pulse. I think it's only like a couple hundred Pulse or something. I can't remember. It's pretty low. And then the second thing, of course, you'll have to deposit. You can deposit here, like you can click your balance at the top here. You can hit the plus button, or you can just go to the cogs and click deposit. There's a couple of different places where you can hit the deposit button, which is pretty cool. Oh, we had a 10x there. Did you see that? We just had a 10x, guys. And then we had a 1.3. Tricky, eh? So, yeah, it's a tricky one there. Now, you can also connect to Telegram and play over there. You've got referrals, right, which will be coming up. So referrals are going to be popular, right? Be able to copy a link. That's going to be hugely popular. And that is what's probably going to make the game go viral, right? And there'll be also marketing at 30%. There'll be a lot of KOLs and people sharing this around. It's pretty cool. So that is the place, and if you're in the community, you can do it too. That's pretty much it. What else are we going to say about that? So we've talked about the deposits. You can obviously withdraw your profits that you've had. There's only testing at the moment. You got your account details. You can change your name with that, so you can click on that and change your name. It's pretty easy to do. What else there? You can send feedback. You got the rules. The rules are pretty important because they've got all the details about the gaming in the end. And the fourth page has got all the details there. There's a house edge at the moment on the testnet of 3.3%, and RTP or return to player at 97.67%. At the moment. So that is the play there. 50x maximum multiplier, $100 maximum bet right now. So that will impact your strategies that you might play. Now we've had two low numbers, 1.3. I'm going to go in, guys. We haven't got the sound on, but we had 1.3 and a 1.01. We did have a 10 though, so got to be careful here. But we are going in on this one. We just managed to get in there. We've got two other players also betting. I've got the sound off right now, but let's see how we get on. Let's see if we can getting the money. Oh, it crashed out already. Oh, that's a trip. I'm really glad I did that. But you know why? Because that's exactly what happens. All right. So that is the play. So see how we had that 10x? Sometimes you'll see a pattern that will have a whole ton of low X's after the payout, right? And so that happens all the time. And then sometimes you'll have just a whole long string of low numbers. Then sometimes you'll have a string of high numbers, and that's obviously the best time. But let's go to $100. Did I get in? Yeah, I'm in there. So kind of cool. Sickly says cash out $200 a day and never work again, says Sickly. I like that. Make money on PulseChain, lose on XGame, says Liberty. That's funny. Well, it is high risk, high return. I mean, that's what it is. It's a crash game. Very popular, though. A lot of people play it. So people like the high risk, high reward ecosystem, and it's instant, right? Instant loss or instant gain. So let's see how it goes here. All right, so we're in the money here. We've got to get at least 2x, right, to get our money back. You guys know it. I don't know if it's going to get that high. I think we've had a couple low numbers. Let's see how we get on. We're 1.8 right now. Let's see. We've had a couple of low numbers, though. So I'm going to cash out there. And what I cash out at? Just in time, guys. Just in time. I crashed out at 2.9, and it crashed out at 3.16. So I jumped ship. I got $290, and I got my $100 back. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, so that's the play. I'm now in the money 12%. So there we go. You guys are now in the money 12%. What a legend. I'm just kidding. But it is fun. It is fun. That is pretty cool. So we're here. La. All right, it's fun times. All right, very nice. All right, let's. I missed that round, but that's cool. So for those that are new, how do you play on the testnet? You mint your tokens on the testnet. You will need a bit of Pulse, a bit of BNB in your wallet. Use a DGM wallet as always. You guys know the rules in DeFi. And then, of course, after you've got those minted to your wallet, you can then hit the plus button and you can deposit. Just hit the max button, deposit your fake USDC, fake USD. So there we go, and you can deposit that. Now, this is probably going to go live before the end of October. That's what Firewell said in the X Space yesterday with a whole bunch of large KOLs. I mean, Ian Heinisch was there. B-Roots was there. Looks like big sponsorships coming for XGame on top of the ice skating boxing. And there were a lot of other people, Panos and many others in the chat yesterday. I think Nick Hiltman. So lots of KOLs, and I know that a lot of them are excited about XGame coming. And of course, having a lot of KOLs is going to help with the virality. And also we know that apparently the founder of BaseChain is also pretty keen to put this out. So we'll be looking forward to that. Obviously, it's that is some of the stuff we're excited about. And of course, potentially there could be a big marketing budget too, right? So I am in this game for $50. Let's cash out at 140. And did I cash out? I did at 140, exactly 1.4. And I made $20. And was that a good decision? Well, it was. It only got to 1.95. So, we had 10 back here. We've had 3.1, which I made money out of. Otherwise, it's been quite low, less than 2x. So if you were trying to get a double 2x there, you would have lost. Remember that? So that's pretty important. Now, let's put the sound back on, and let's play a few rounds. And then what we're trying to do is actually make money. Now, we had a 1.95 twice. So I feel like there's going to be a low number. What do you guys reckon? I feel like it's going to be a low number next. I just have a feeling about that. We had the 3.1, and then we had a 1.95. I just think it's going to be a low number. So I'm going to do $50. There's no one else joining us at the moment. Where's our friends from? Where's our friends? I think they were our friends. Anyway, keep going. We've got 2. Oh, they're coming late at the moment. They're coming late. Oh, we're going to go 1 point. I'm flashing out there. I cashed out 1.59, right? 1.59. Oh, we're going to 3.6. All right. 4 points. We're for 4x. 4x on that. So that's not bad. That's not bad. 4x. Now, what I want to talk about is we made money there. So let's see an update there. So we're now 17% in the money, right? So we get 1,000 tokens from minting. I'm up approximately $171. So I'm up 17%. And we did that in a short while. Now, I haven't taken on undue risk. I've been pretty prudent. You know, was down quite a bit at one stage. Like, what's it, $180? I think I was down. So, you know, it's not like you can't lose money, but at the moment we're up $170. So pretty good there. But I feel like we missed this round, but we've got the other 2 people were in for $100 each. We've got 2 players at $200 bet right now. It's going to play there. And what we're going to do from now on, instead of going for profitability, we're going to look at that crashed out 107, guys. 107. Okay, I'm going to bet the next one. Now normally you'd probably avoid it because we had a 4.2. Actually, I might have. What do you reckon? I don't know. I'm going to avoid the next one too. But this is sort of you know, fun games you can play. Maybe it's going to be a 4. I don't know. Let's go $50. Let's do it. And this is the adrenaline of crash game. Is that you're gonna change your mind all the time, but you're trying to watch, see if there's much of a pattern happening. And sometimes there is a pattern happening, right, with numbers. So we'll see where we go here. So 1.07. Is it going to crash out low again? 1.015 or something? Let's see. And then we're going to go for the high game. We're going to go for the high numbers because eventually there'll be a high number. Oh, I crashed out the same. What did I say? I said, we're 107. I said, we're probably going to have a low number, but I just bet anyway, and it came in at a low number. Even lower, 1.03. Brutal. And these guys went for $100 each, so they just lost $100 each, and that's how brutal it can be. Now, I'm going to go for $100. Now, typically we might see a string of low numbers here, right? We might see a string of low numbers, but I'm going to pretend there's not going to be, and we're going to try and go for, I think, the lower probability of a higher number. I'm going to go $100 to get our $50 back, right? Because we want to defeat the game. We want to defeat the game, so to speak. So there we go. Let's see. Let's see how we go. So we're on. Sammy's got $100. We've got $200 and 110. So 210, $300 on the bet. Let's see how high we can go. I need to get 50x, right? 50x. Oh, I crashed out at 1.4. Oh, I was going to go out, guys. Honestly, I was going to go out 1.5 or something, but we crashed out 1.4. So I lost another $100. We're down $150, guys. Which is, you know, remember the max bet is $100. So we've almost lost our profit again, haven't we? We're almost only 2% now in the money. So we've paid the price there. We're only 2% in the money right now. But now we're definitely going $100, right? We've had 3 low numbers. The chances are we could get a string of low numbers. We could get 15, 20 low numbers, for goodness sake. But I'm feeling good that we might actually get a good number here. Let's see how we go. But yeah, let's see how we go. What do we need? We need $150. So I'm going to need a 2.5x. So let's see if we can do 2.5x. And then we're going to go to, if I'm wrong, we're going to be down out of the money about $80. So it's 2.5. It's we're dying on this hill, so to speak. Wish us luck, guys. Wish us luck. Brutal. I said to you, it's the most likely thing's low numbers, right? And it's true. That's what we got. We got a 1x. It's even worse than ever. Oh my gosh! Now we're down. $180. $180. This is great, though. This exactly shows you how the game works. So you can be glorious. It can be not glorious. Right, let's go $100. We're on. Let's go. Now we've had a lot of low numbers. We had 4 low numbers. Are we going to get 5, 6, 7 low numbers? You can see that a lot, or we're going to have now 4 low numbers and then a big number. That's the question. And you guys know I'm $180 down. So this is going to make me $280 down if I lose. But the upside could be getting all my money back and getting back in the money. So let's see how high we can go here. It's already 1.5. So let's hope for a big number that's coming out here. 1.8. See if it can change colors. I love the colors on this game. It's just absolutely amazing, man. Did I get out in time? I did click the button to get out, guys. I did click the button to get out, but I missed it. I just clicked the button, but I just missed it. So that timing just like that, right? So I did click, but it must have been when it exited. So there we go. I missed out just. Man, we almost got our money back, and I was pretty close to that. So now we're down 280 now. I'm going to bet another $100. But I love this because it's really showing you how this game works, right? So house will win at the end of the day, says Libby. Well, it definitely has the advantage, that's for sure, overall. But it doesn't mean that you can't beat it now and then. That's why people play, right? Because they can make money out of it if they manage to get the patterns right. Oh, we crashed again, 1.01. That's hilarious, guys. That's hilarious. So we're down again, 100 there. That's pretty funny. And so we're down now $380. So I was up in the money, 17%, and now I'm out of the money, like 30% or something. So let's see where we go on this one. We're going to go $100, and now we need a lot of love. Now we need definitely a 3x just to get to our $1,000. Now we've got 6 players in there now, guys. Awesome stuff. So if you guys aren't playing, you should get in there while we're live streaming too. 3345 says Richard Hart will try it one day. There's 335. Smash the like. Yeah, Richard. Fact. I like that. It's pretty funny. Let's see how we go. We've got 5 players. We've got $510 in the place bets. I think that's the highest we've seen. Now we need a 3x, guys. We need a 3x. Get in here. So we had 3 accounts already exit. We need some big returns here. So let's see how high we can go. We're up to 2x right now. And we go all the way. So I'm out now, guys. I'm out at a 3.45. But it's going up. It's still going up, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love the colors. Colors are awesome. Oh, 9x. We finally got a 10er. We got a 10er, guys. It's going up. Oh, I'm sick now. I'm sick. So this is what happens. I could be up 15x now. Oh, 17. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Awesome stuff, man. That's pretty badass. So at 19.84x, guys, I exited at 3.45. I wanted to get break even back again. And look, I could have been up 20x on that. Oh, that's $2,000. Let's see what the balance update is on this. So just give it a moment. And am I 966? I thought I'd be slightly higher than that. So we had a big 19. Are we going to have a big number again? Or we're going to have a low number? I'm going to do $50, guys. And we're going to go for a high number. Because we haven't had that many low numbers. Well, we had five low numbers or so. But let's go for $50. And yeah, 20x, you guys, almost 20x on there. That's pretty cool. So you can see my screen's frozen, but I'm talking. Yeah, I'm frozen, which means I can have coffee. There we go. A crash, this happens a lot, guys. It happens a lot. So when there's a big number, it will crash out the next game. Not always. Sometimes it does do a double, but it will typically crash out. Now the question is, will it do a big number now? Because sometimes I've seen a big number, then a small number like a 1.01, like we just got, and then a big number again. But we'll see. The patterns don't, pattern doesn't always play out that way. But these are some of the things I have seen in the past when I'm playing on BetView. So we're at 1916. At least we're not too much out of the money at the moment. But this $100 we just put down, this is a big deal. So saw that two rounds ago, we saw $500 being placed. Yeah, we get on. We've got $320 placed at the moment. We need to get at least a 2.2x to get in the money again, I think it is. But we're going to go up big. I think it's going to be a big number, guys. It's going to be a big number. Could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, it's going to be the way it goes. All right, I crashed out, guys. I crashed out 3.55. That was a good decision. I crashed out 3.55. It went for 5x. I crashed out 3.55. So now, presumably, we're in the money. Let's have a look. Let's have a look where we are on this. $1,170. So we're back to 17%. We're back to 17%, guys. We did it. Woohoo! We got back to in the money. Exactly where we started from. That's hilarious, dude. How did you name the account? Join late. Just got done. Works. Well, you have to go up to I'm going to turn the sound off. You have to go up to account and click on account, and you can change your name there. So yeah, I think that's click on it. Oh, click on account, and you can do that. So you have to be on there, but you can do that. Click on account, and you can change your name to something like Sammy, which is what I've got. Now I missed that round, but that's cool. I missed a round because it was only 1.68x. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, so just go up to the cogs up the top right here. and this is where you can mint your tokens. That's the first step you do to get tokens, and then you can deposit them in the system there. There's a couple of ways of doing it. You can put your coins in there. You've got to, once you've minted them. Let's go. We've got 2 low numbers. So we've got 1 low number. I think there's going to be a big number. So I'm going to go to $50. And let's see how we get on there. I've got the sound off. So we'll play off with the sound off just for 1 or 2 games, just so I can talk about the game a little bit. We're up to an hour here at the moment, so we're doing pretty good time. We've got a couple hundred people watching, so which is nice. Always good to have all you guys here. And, XGaming is really starting to, making PulseChain, putting PulseChain on the map right now. We've got Gladiator Games operating. Now we've got XGame about to be launched. I lost that $50. Look at that. Whoa, that's brutal. We had a 1.68 and a 1. Looks like we're getting some low numbers here. So what I have noticed at the moment, we haven't had a high number pattern. Have you noticed that? So when I'm saying high number, maybe a 3 or 4x one after another. So we haven't really had that yet. We've had a lot of low number patterns with a couple of outliers, but actually we haven't had a high number pattern yet, which is interesting. So we will have those. I've seen them, but not on at the moment. We're going to go $100 because we want our money back. But we're in a low number. We had a 1.68 or 1. Are we going to have another low number? Probably more probable than not. But sometimes we have a 2 number and then a 3 number and so forth. So it's not exact science, but we do see these things happen. All right, so let's go. We've got $500 in the pool, guys. 5 bet players. That's pretty exciting. We've got 5 players, $500. That's looking good, guys. We got there. Wow, that was a great game, guys. XGame, yeah. So let's see how high we can go. We've got a good number going on right now. I'm crashing out. I crashed out. So I crashed out at 2.2x. But I feel, yeah, it looks like it's going high. I haven't got the sound on. Let's put the sound back on, maybe. Oh, a 9x. Oh, 10x. Oh, it's a big number, guys. It's a big number. It's a big number. 15x. Holy crap. 16. I love the colors. The colors are so good. That's crazy, guys. 21x, 22x. Oh, my goodness, I should have stayed in. 26x. This is what we were hunting for. This is what we wanted, right? The high number. That's what you might get one of the prizes, right? 33. Oh my gosh. 35. No way. 36. Was it 37.3? Oh, you spot here, guys. I exited 2. Now, the reason why we're after that big number, obviously, if you played in real life and you got that, you'd be very happy. But is that there's a competition on the testnet right now. If you get the highest X's or highest X, you will get a prize first, second, and third, right? So $500 for the prize. So we're talking about that at the beginning of the live stream. I'm gonna go check it out. But that was cool, man. The colors are so cool, aren't they? As you get to eye level, really, really neat graphics here. Pretty awesome. So we're in the money 24%, guys. We're in the money 24%. And sometimes when you get a big number like that, there is another big number not far away, right? So I'm going to pretend there's not. Sometimes they're back to back. Sometimes they're like 1 or 2 rounds later. So it is obviously free, but typically when you see a big number like that, you might get another one. We already had a 20 though. We already had a 20. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to play $50 on this, and let's see. Get a big number here. And then we're going to go through the links. So if you want to join and play, you can do that. And this is the game right now, right? So that is the link there, crash.staging.xgame. Pretty cool. So we're streaming to 3 YouTube channels right now and on X. We've got a really good audience watching, so welcome everybody. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the follow button on X. Really helps a lot because we're going to be covering XGame a lot. We do have our own special community. Oh, we crashed already, 1.01. Ouch. Now, I said to you, sometimes we get 1 or 2 rounds where we get the low side, and that's definitely what we're having. And sometimes after you get a big payout, like a 37x, you can have like 7, 8, 9, 10 low number games. So is that what we're going to see? Or we're going to see a big number come up after that 37? Sometimes after 2 rounds, I've seen it where there's a second big number, but they could be round 4 or 5 later that we see that big number. So let's see. We're going to try it with $100 though. We're taking a lot of risk. We are in the money, so we're spending house money right now. But let's see. We've got 6 players now playing. That's awesome. $430 on the game right now. So definitely ramping up the players there. Pretty awesome. Now remember, this is going to have 30% referrals, but let's see how high we can go here. We got a big number on the play. No, we didn't have a big number. We got a low number, 1.39. That's what I said. After a big payout, you're going to have, more likely than not, you're going to have a lot of low numbers. And then every so often you'll have a second big number come in, but not this round. So sometimes people like to wait 4 or 5 rounds for that. And it's not exact science, of course, but we're down only 9% now in the money. So we're going to get $100, guys, because we're in the money, right? So let's do $100. And have fun with this on the test net, after all. Let's see how we go from here, guys. See how we go. All right, we're having fun here on Crash Game, and let's see how we get on. All right, we're going to let this ride. We're going to let this ride. So I guess when you're playing this game, you have to decide if you're getting the money a bit, like $200, do you exit the game? Or because what the thing with these, of course, you might come back. So there's lots of things around profit taking and stuff like that. So, but in any case, it's a lot of fun. All right, let's go. Here we go, guys. Oh, am I not in this? Oh, I didn't get in the game. Oh, sorry, guys, I didn't even get in the game. Oh, rabbit! I might have missed a big number because I didn't get in. I thought I had clicked the button. Oh no, I think I've missed it. Oh, I think I've missed it, guys. Oh, I crashed out before. Okay, that's not a particularly big number, but yeah, that's crazy. Now I'm going to go on the next one though. So some of these guys got 1.5, 1.5, 1.4. So these guys are all out in the money. So congratulations to all those players. I'm going to go $100. We're going to go. I actually thought I had entered, but I didn't. And then we'll do a quick overview of the game again. Those are the new. $400 placed, 5 players. We got 6 players in the house. 6 players, $420. So it's kind of cool. Let's keep going. We're having fun. So there we go. All right, brutal. All right, so now we're back to just below break even right now. Below break even. 1.5. So yeah, we're still on the low numbers here. We did have a 3.4, but we're not getting any double ups there on the 3 or 4 X's. So we're going to do it one more time though. We're now $10 out of the money. So let's see how we go. We're going to go $100. We've got 4 players, and if you are in there, if you want to join, we've got the link at the top here, right? That is the game we're playing on testnet here, Crash Game. You will need some real pulse, real BNB, or real base, depending what chain you're on. I'm playing on PulseChain, so that is the link now. All right, let's see how we go. We've got a bit of work to do to get our money back, guys. I don't know. All right, we're going. I'm going to stay in for a while. We're up to 2x almost. 2x. Oh, I crashed out. I got greedy, guys. I got greedy. Trying to get my profit back. And then I'm out now. So now I'm out of the money 11%. 11% out of the money, which is good. We're having lessons learned here. Lessons learned. All right, let's go for again. I'm going to go $100 again, guys. We're going to go wild today. We're going wild now. This is testnet money, so just take note. All right, so here we go. $100. We're in. All right, so we've got 4 players in there at the moment. Get in there, guys. Get in there. It's a lot of fun. All right, yeah, gaming is blowing up on the old PulseChain. There's going to be MultiChain, of course, on BNB and BaseChain. We know there's going to be big marketing and big KOLs promoting this. It really is going to blow up there. We know Randy Alaski is doing a great job out there with this as well. So we look forward to more updates from him. I think he's one of the founders, if I remember rightly. And so, yeah, it could be a lot of fun. All right. Yeah, I like that fact. Richard will play one day. Wow, great game, guys. XGame. Great colors is 33. Yeah, pretty good. Now I think we're in it, really. We're waiting for the blockchain. To the moon. XGame. Get like that. Okay, here we go. We're waiting for the blockchain, taking a little longer than normal. The old blockchain there. Yeah, boy. We got 6 players, $470 in the bets here on PulseChain. You can swap the chains, of course. You've got the chains up here, PulseChain, base chain, and BSC. You can just swap over those chains. Looks like it's a long time in the game here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, let's go. There we go. All right, let's get a big number, guys. We need it. We're out of the money, 11%. But if we're out of this one, we're going to be out 21%. So, see, we're up to 1.7. Crashed out. Oh, we got out. Only 2 people got out, guys. Only 2 people got out. This guy got out with 1.56. This guy got out 1.75. Everyone else got wiped out, including Sammy here. And we got 7 players, $570. So net profit of 570, less the profit these guys got, which is 230. So the house got like what the house get $400, and that's a lot of profit, right? So the house would have been if you stake in SolidX, there's some good profits that might flow. So it's kind of cool. We're gonna go $100 again, guys. We're in desperation now, and we need a good number. Otherwise, we're gonna get wiped out. We could wipe ourselves out. So wish us luck. Now, it's often good to go on with the strategy if you can. I mean, that's a lot of randomness, but quasi-random, quasi-random. We've got 2 players at the moment, and then we're going to go through an overview. I got crashed out at 1.13. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, we've been down before, guys. We've been down and we recovered. Do you guys believe? You guys believe in us? No, it's us. Doing it from me to us now. You guys believe? We're down 31%. So we've got to go all enough. We need a pretty big number, like 3x or more. So let's see how we get on. We're going $100, and everyone else is everyone else FOMOing? I think some of these accounts are FOMOing in. To be honest, we got four. We got 4, and everyone is in for glory. Everyone's in for glory here. We've had a lot of relatively low numbers since we got that 37. It's been 2, 4, 7. Yeah, so let's go. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's go. Oh, we got a couple people cashed out already. See if we can get a good number, guys. We're at 2x, so we're slowly getting there. Oh, crashed out again. 2.5x, guys. 2.5x. Awesome. This is awesome. All right, so we're having fun. We're having fun here, and we're down 2.5x. So we're now down. We're down 41% on our money. We started with 1,000, and we're down 41 now. Oh, we had a error there. I'm not sure what's happening. But might refresh there. Let me just reset this, and I'll come back. To do that, so let me just reset that and so forth. Reset that. So that would just be a server issue. Right, just testing the. It looks like it's got a server issue right now. That's a server issue, so that's on their side. I don't know what's driving that, but maybe it's the rate. I would think I would have an issue there, but let me just see what's happening now. I'm just trying to refresh again. Still coming up with a server issue, so we're going to have to finish the show there. Let me just close the game out there. So we're going to have to finish the show. Now I've closed the game out there. BNB is up. I'll play over there. Yeah. Just a cool. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Now, obviously, with the testnet there, the server is part of the testing. So obviously, they'll have to make sure that the server there. Could be all sorts of reasons around that. So I'm not going to get into any of that. But we had a great session. That was an hour and 12 minutes that we played, and I think we had a little bit of start there. Now at the beginning of the video, I do go through the competition that's on, so you can go check that. I do from SolidX. I do go through the charts of PulseX and for XGame and SolidX. So I go through some of the stuff that's been happening on those charts with rotation and stuff. I do go through some of the latest news from the X space from Firewell about the game, so do go through that. And with Solid X staking coming up as well, and XGame expected to launch by the end of before the end of October, essentially. So it could be sooner than later. We'll see. And so that's all the stuff at the moment. At the moment, of course, the competition's on, so you can have a chance to win $500, I think, for the highest X number. There's going to be a $1,000 jackpot for everybody else. One person's going to win on each chain. And then also we just played that game a lot, and we also showed how do you actually play the game. So you have to go and mint tokens, and then you have to deposit those tokens. So you've got two things to do there. It is actually on a live blockchain, the testing. So you will have to have a bit of Pulse, bit of BNB, and so forth. And you can actually change your wallet name. You go to account, change your wallet name to, I had Sammy, right? So you can pick any name you want and play there. So, but pretty awesome. And like I said, we did have a server issue there at the end, which is fine. I had that before I even went live stream. So that might be something that I have to make sure that the server is up and running. Now, it could be lots of different reasons. So, but in terms of having the server powerful enough to operate, so that's it's part of the testing stuff. So awesome stuff. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. I ended up in the money, then out of the money, then in the money, and then out of the money. And it's just the way it goes. And because the server was down, we didn't end up finishing. But that was kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. XGame guys, coming to PulseChain, coming to BNB, coming to BaseChain, Firewell. Randy Alaski in the mixes there as well. A lot of KOLs coming out. Ian Heinisch. Looks like there's going to be a big sponsorship coming. Another one potentially. So we're going to see that come up. And the BaseChain founder. So a lot of things in the mix there as well. 30% referrals, viral game. Could be awesome. And of course, Solid X stakers going to love it when those profits start rolling in. So pretty cool. So presumably, people bet $1,000 and they win 500 plus their money back. That's $500 of profit, and that can all go back to Solid X stakers on 3 chains. So the more people are spreading the word and playing, could be pretty powerful in terms of rewards there. Crypto Jacks is a fun game, to be honest. Great job, devs, on PulseChain. Yeah, I think so. Looking pretty good there. What's that? Hexrader says we. Yeah, I changed from me to we when I was losing. Yeah, that's awesome. Superman in the house. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We've got a huge crowd watching right now. So big shout out. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channels. We're on the Crypto Night Show. We're on PulseChain X. We're on Superman Crypto. And we're also streaming on X as well. Don't forget to smash the follow button on X and repost the show. If you love XGame, you love Solid X, you love PulseChain, and you're looking for the win there, definitely share it around. And it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, take care. I'll be covering XGame, of course, again in the future. We do have XGame Portal, which is our own special community. So we'll talk more about that. I think you can find the link on YouTube in the video description to join XGame Portal, exclusive XGame Club. And we've got a lot of the latest stuff going on in there. So pretty cool. This is my second stream for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, everybody. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. See ya.